Navigating legal processes can be daunting for landlords and tenants, but disagreements can arise. So what can you do? When all parties cannot reach a fair resolution on their own, small claims court offers a different way to address conflicts. However, careful preparation is needed to maximize your chances of success. Hey everyone, it's Alyssa here from Bay Property Management Group. Before we get started, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest content for landlords, property managers, and tenants. So with that said, let's jump into today's video. It's important to recognize tenant versus landlord rights and responsibilities. So let's quickly review some of the main points to remember for tenants. Habitable property. Tenants have the right to live in a safe and habitable property that meets essential health, safety, and building code standards. Privacy rights. Tenants also have the right to privacy within their rental units. Landlords must generally provide notice before entering the rental, except in emergencies. Fair and equal treatment. Simply put, tenants have the right to be treated fairly and without discrimination under fair housing laws. Security deposit protection. Tenants typically have the right to their security deposit back at the end of the lease term, minus any lawful deductions within a specified period after moving out. Rent payments. Tenants are responsible for paying rent on time and adhering to all lease terms. Failure to pay rent or violating the terms of the agreement can result in eviction. And maintaining the property. Tenants are generally responsible for keeping their rental unit clean and in good condition. Additionally, they're expected to report any maintenance issues promptly to the landlord. When it comes to disputes, there are several situations in which a tenant may be able to sue their landlord. However, the specific circumstances may vary depending on the jurisdiction and the applicable laws. Here are some common scenarios where tenants might have grounds to sue their landlords. Security deposit disputes. If a landlord refuses to return your security deposit without a valid reason, fails to provide an itemized list of deductions, or doesn't return it within the time frame allowed by law, you may consider filing a claim in small claims court to recover the funds. Unlawful eviction. If your landlord attempts to evict you without following the proper legal procedures or without a valid reason, it's important to take legal action to challenge the eviction. Breach of warranty of habitability. If the rental property becomes inhabitable due to serious maintenance issues, such as a lack of heating or plumbing issues or infestations, and the landlord doesn't take steps to address the situation despite being informed, the next step may be legal action. Rent disputes. If you believe your landlord is overcharging rent, illegally increasing the rent, or failing to provide services included in the agreement, you could consider filing a claim to seek a resolution or potential compensation. And lastly, personal injury. If you suffer an injury due to the landlord's negligence, such as hazardous conditions or lack of maintenance, utilizing small claims court can help you get the compensation you deserve. But tenants aren't the only ones that can use small claims court as a way to resolve disputes. Let's take a look at the rights and responsibilities of landlords, along with some common reasons they can sue tenants. Collecting rent. Landlords have the right to collect rent from tenants on time and as outlined in the lease agreement. Tenant screening. Landlords have the right to choose tenants based on factors like credit history, income, and references, as long as they don't engage in illegal discrimination. Right to enter the property. Landlords have the right to enter the rental to inspect the premises, make repairs, or show the property to prospective tenants. However, they must provide reasonable notice in accordance with the law and lease terms. The right to evict. In certain circumstances, such as non-payment of rent, violation of lease terms, or illegal activities, landlords have the right to evict tenants following the legal eviction process outlined by the jurisdiction. Maintaining the property. Landlords are responsible for maintaining a safe and habitable rental property. This means addressing repairs to ensure that the property meets all health and safety standards, and a responsibility to protect tenant privacy. Landlords must respect their tenants' privacy and generally cannot enter the rental without proper notice or consent, except in the case of an emergency. Unfortunately, if the tenant fails to meet their obligations and a resolution cannot be agreed upon, filing in small claims court may be the next logical step. Some of the valid reasons for a landlord to sue a tenant include the following. Non-payment of rent. If a tenant fails to pay rent as stated in the lease agreement, the landlord may file a lawsuit to recover the unpaid funds and potentially seek eviction. Property damage. If a tenant causes substantial damage beyond normal wear and tear, a landlord can sue to recover the repairs or replacement costs. Holdover. If tenants occupy the rental after the lease term ends without landlord consent, the owner may sue for eviction and potentially claim damages for the unauthorized occupancy. Lease violations. When a tenant breaches specific terms of the lease agreement, such as subletting without permission, violating pet restrictions, or engaging in illegal activities on the premises, the landlord may pursue legal action. And lastly, unpaid utilities or fees. If a tenant fails to pay utility bills or other fees they're responsible for per the lease, the landlord can take legal action to recover those unpaid amounts. Preparing for a tenant versus landlord small claims court case involves several important steps to ensure you have a strong case and are ready to present your arguments effectively. Here are a few tips to help prepare your small claims court case. Understand your rights. You'll want to familiarize yourself with your rights as a tenant or landlord in your jurisdiction. So research the local landlord-tenant laws, regulations, and ordinances that may apply to your situation. Review the lease agreement. Before going to small claims court, you'll want to carefully review your lease agreement. Identify any clauses or provisions that are relevant to your dispute. This can help you determine whether you have a valid claim. Document everything. Detailed records of all interactions between each party, including dates, times, and summaries of conversations or incidents, are vital as this documentation will serve as evidence to support your claim. Next up, gather supporting evidence. Collect all relevant documents and records, which may include the lease agreement, photographs or videos of any property damages, communications, and receipts. Assess your damages. Determine the damages you have suffered due to the landlord or tenant's actions or negligence. This could include unpaid security deposits, unpaid rent, expenses for repairs, or other financial losses. Calculate the exact amount you're seeking and ensure you have supporting evidence to substantiate your claims. Consult with professionals. Consider consulting with professionals who can support your case. For instance, if there are repair issues, get quotes from contractors or experts who can provide written statements or reports about your property's condition. Understand court procedures. Familiarize yourself with the small claims court procedures in your jurisdiction. Understand the filing process, deadlines, and any specific requirements for your case. This will help you avoid procedural errors and ensure your case proceeds smoothly. File your claim. The next step is to prepare and file your claim with the small claims court. Follow the instructions provided and ensure that you include all the necessary information. Prepare your argument. Develop a clear and concise argument that presents your case effectively. Outline the key points you want to address and practice presenting them to prepare for court. Additionally, consider the other party's potential arguments and prepare counterpoints to strengthen your position. Organize your case. Compile all the evidence, documents, and records in an organized manner. You'll want to create a file or folder containing everything you need for your court appearance. In turn, it'll make it easier for you to present your case and respond to any questions during the hearing. Attend mediation. Some jurisdictions require parties to attend a mediation session before proceeding to trial, so be prepared to negotiate and explore potential resolutions during this session. And lastly, remain professional. Dress professionally for your court appearance to show that you are serious about your case. Additionally, stay composed and respectful throughout the entire court process. Practice beforehand and present your case clearly and calmly, addressing the judge appropriately. Tenant versus landlord cases in small claims court can be incredibly time-consuming. However, the more prepared you are, the smoother the process will be. For more advice on a variety of other issues important to the rental industry, subscribe to the Bay Property Management Group channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exclusive content. Also, head on over to our website, linked in the description below, to check out our blog with new articles uploaded daily. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.